Hi, everybody. Hammond Mayor Thomas McDermott Jr. here. I want to thank you for coming. I was just sharing that so people could watch. I want to thank you for coming to our virtual press conference today regarding a major investment to the Hammond YMCA. On the call, excuse me, to the Crossroads YMCA, the Hammond branch of the Crossroads YMCA. On the call today on the press conference, I have Mark Bates, who is the chairman of the board of the Crossroads YMCA, and I also have the CEO, Jay Buckmaster, on. Thank you for being with me today, guys.
Thank you.
We're going to be talking a lot about a major donation. In fact, we might as well get into it. If you'll remember correctly, we just recently completed, Jay, 2 years ago? The last expansion of the Y?
Yeah, started 2 years ago.
Started 2 years ago, and it's been open to the public now. Right before the pandemic, unfortunately, we opened up the new expansion of the Hammond Y, which was a $4 million expansion. It was a partnership between the YMCA and the city of Hammond, where we donated money, and the White family, the White Foundation, Dean and Barbara White Foundation, donated the rest of the money for phase one. Anybody that's been following the Dean and Barbara White Foundation and what they've been doing for local Ys in Northwest Indiana is absolutely amazing. I know the crown jewel right now is in Crown Point, so appropriate, the crown jewel being in Crown Point, but the YMCA in Crown Point is probably one of the best in the country, definitely one of the best Ys in the area. And the real exciting thing about today's announcement is one of the central features of the Crown Point Y, in my opinion, I've been lucky enough to see it, my family uses it. One of the central features of that Y is the pool area. And one of the exciting things about the announcement we're making today is Jay is really modeling what's going to happen in Hammond off of what he's already learned in Crown Point. But the exciting announcement today is we're announcing an $11.5 million expansion of the Hammond branch of the YMCA, with $10 million being donated by the Dean and Barbara White Foundation. City of Hammond has agreed to donate land that's going to be necessary basically between the Hammond YMCA and the current bike path, the Erie-Lackawanna bike path. So we'll be working with the YMCA to donate that land over, and also $1 million towards the expansion costs. That's our part, and I know Jay and Mark are going to be working real hard to raise another $500,000 for at least an $11.5 million expansion of the Y. We're going to be showing pictures about what it's going to look like, and the types of features, and Jay's going to get into that more specifically. But I just wanted to start off and say thank you to Mark and to Jay, and of course to the Dean and Barbara White Foundation. I wish they could be on the call with us today, but I'm sure that they'll see this, how much of an impact Mr. White made, while he was alive, and how much of an impact him and his family are still making, even, when he's not with us any longer. But this is going to have a major impact on the Hammond YMCA. It's going to affect thousands of kids, thousands of families, and it's a really great thing. The Hammond YMCA is a very important part of our community, and just to see a major upgrade like we're experiencing is a great Christmas present. So I want to thank, on behalf of the city of Hammond, the Dean and Barbara White Foundation and the family, the White family, and just thank them for being excellent Northwest Indiana people and great benefactors. And I also want to thank Mark Bates for all the hard work he does on behalf of the YMCA, and of course the CEO, Jay Buckmaster. And thank them very much for watching out for the city of Hammond. I appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to partnering with you to get this done. And I want to pass off the baton now to Mark, so he can talk a little bit about, from his perspective, this great opportunity we have. Mark?
Thank you, Mayor Tom and the city of Hammond, for your continued support of the Y. It's really the impact we're going to have, and thousands, as you mentioned earlier, thousands of kids and families in North Lake County and also there in the city of Hammond. The excitement of this huge expansion to the Hammond Family Y is, in my opinion, going to be a game changer. And it's truly going to make a difference. And what's interesting is during this pandemic, the Hammond Y has continued to grow. So that's telling us there's still activity there. People want to be a part of something. And we believe this expansion will even bring more kids and families to the YMCA. And so with that, the support of the community there in Hammond has been remarkable over the years. And when we looked at different ideas of what we wanted to do, we kept coming back, let's expand it. bring additional services to the Y. And I think the ideas that we have planned are going to be mind-boggling, and I think I'm personally very excited about it. And as you said, the gratitude we have for the Dean and Barbara White Foundation, Family Foundation, their support of this project, it's huge. And their commitment and belief in the YMCA is why we're doing what we're doing with you all. And so with that, the continued support and of our YMCA within all of Lake County, this is going to bring a lot more activity to the Hammond branch. And you're pulling from a lot of different areas already. And I think that demographic will even expand further. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Jay.
Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Jay.
Yeah, I would echo both of those comments. We are just extremely excited to expand programs and services to North Lake County. And so we're just very excited. These are programs from gymnastics to dance to expanded swimming to STEM programming to cooking. We're just excited to continue to offer programs that build confidence in kids, keep kids and families active and healthy, which, as Mayor said, makes a healthier community. But we're also grateful. We're grateful for the mayor. I've been in the Y a long time, and the mayor's continued support has been incredible. You don't see that a lot of times, and so we appreciate his support, and also the Dean and Barbara White Foundation. And we're determined to continue to build a first-class facility, and this is just step 2 of that, a first-class facility for the residents of Hammond, for the areas surrounding Hammond, that it really makes Hammond a destination place to serve kids and families in a very healthy and active way. And so some of those features that will help provide those types of services include a warm water family activity pool. So we will demolish the current pool and create a warm water activity pool with some play features. We will add a additional lap pool to make sure that people have an opportunity. When we did studies in North Lake County, accessibility to aquatics and lap swimming and family aquatic activities and water therapy ranked really high. So we heard that loud and clear from the residents, and we intend for that to be, as Mayor Tom said, a signature program in this new edition. We're also going to add a gym. So again, we know that we want kids to run, jump, hop, skip, and all the things to stay healthy. And another gym will be able to provide that, more activities and times for families, more activities and times for kids to play pickup ball and also just different sports activities, volleyball and so on. We also intend to put a track around the current gym and expand through the new gym. And so that track is planned to be about 13 laps for a mile. There will also be some functional training. Again, there's a lot of needs in our community depending on what people's lifestyle is. And so we want to make sure that these fitness areas, wellness areas, provide opportunities for the person who is just starting out, the person who's maybe a health seeker and kind of comes off and on of exercise, to somebody who's had major surgery and needs rehab. We want to be able to provide those opportunities for the kids and families in the Hammond area. We also want to add additional studios. We know that studios have been tight since that Y has been continually growing. And so by adding a couple more studios, we're able to dedicate more time to offering more of a variety of programs for adults. We're also able to provide some dedicated space for gymnastics and dance classes, and again, healthy cooking classes and everything surrounding that area. We also know that one of the biggest things we left didn't get done in phase one was the locker rooms. And so there is going to be a massive remodel of the locker rooms. We will add family locker rooms, much like Mayor said, we're modeling it after the South Lake Y. There will be many private changing rooms. There will be universal or all accessible rooms that have shower areas and bathroom facilities, just very convenient for families to change and to be able to, a good experience as far as just convenience and accessibility for anyone. Obviously, with that type of expansion, we'll have to increase parking. And so parking will increase there as well. And we just think it's such a great, in phase one, we made a connection from the trail into the Y. And we think that this bike trail and its accessibility that people could, I know Mayor has put a lot of time and effort into accessible trails and biking, and people will be able to bike to the Y, they'll be able to park their bike in the bike racks and really have a safe place for kids to come for the summer. And so we're just really excited. We think that the YMCA will serve over 20,000 kids and families in that community. And so we couldn't be more excited, and we're ready to get at it. And so we are, timeline-wise, we are going to continue to refine some of those drawings. What you see probably going across your screen is a concept. And so there's not that is not the final plan. Again, we're excited to create a draft, I would call it, of these features, but there's still some work to be done as far as other features and flow and different things. And so we will continue to get feedback from calls like this and comments. We will have some opportunities on our website to get your opinions as well. And we will craft that final plan and hope to have a shovel in the ground by late spring, early summer. And we think that through a phasing process, again, I think we can do all the outdoor addition buildings, the pools, the gyms, the studios, without a whole lot of inconvenience to our current flow. And then when those get up, we can phase and work through the building. But we think this will be totally completed by the later part of 2022. So it's about a 16-month process. But again, I would thank the mayor and really excited to continue to serve just more kids and families in our community, especially during a time like now, where we really need that place to go, that safe place, that connection. And so again, thank you, Mayor. Again, thank you to the Dean and Barbara White Foundation.
So Jay, we were talking about a couple of, one of the questions off the internet, first off, you addressed was the bike trail. Although the bike trail may have to be relocated a little bit further to the west, it's still going to be the Lackawanna Trail. It may have to be located, in fact, it will have to be located maybe 15, 20 feet further to the west to accommodate the Y's expansion towards the bike trail. So, but you do plan to incorporate the bike trail into the Y with racks and things of that nature, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
most definitely. We think that, when we look at creating that is just a really nice stopping place to sit and rest or make a Y stop or whatever that might be. So, yes.
And one of the things that we've been doing in Hammond lately is another thing I was talking with Jay about the other day is for anybody that uses the Hammond Y, Southeastern is a small little residential street, basically, maybe a collector, but the speed limit with the cars on Southeastern is entirely too high, which makes it hard for the people that park across the street from the Y to get across that street. And one of the things that Hammond's been doing in different streets like Southeastern, is calming the traffic by squeezing the traffic from basically 4 lanes with no lines to 2 well-lined lanes, one in each direction. We would squeeze it, slow the traffic down there. And we actually talked about like a pull-off area where if somebody is dropping somebody off at the Y, instead of stopping and blocking a lane, they'd be able to pull into a little pull-out area and drop the kids off or drop whoever's off and then take off with, but we've talked about, us stepping up our game in that neighborhood as well, the city of Hammond. So all this great work that's going to begin at the Hammond YMCA, I think the city of Hammond needs to follow suit and slow that traffic down. And Jay's already addressed the parking issue. It's going to be a much larger parking lot, which is going to be great as well. How many current residents do you have right now? What's the population of the Hammond Y currently, and what do you expect it to get to?
Yeah, we're at about 9,700 people currently, and that's members. It would be a little over 10,000 for community participants as well. And so we expect that to at least double. I think we're in the 25,000 person range when this gets all done.
What's the biggest Y in the region right now? Is it Crown Point?
Yeah, this would be by far, this would be the second. I think that in comparative now, the South Lake Y is a little bit, as you said, Mayor, a little bit of an anomaly, but I would match the Hammond Y to almost any Y in the country as far as features and pools and everything in between. This Y will have gone almost doubled in size from when we started. It will have gone from 37,000 square feet to 60,000 square feet.
Wow, that's great. Thank you so much. I know you guys work real hard, and I know a number of members on the board. You want to, and I like, for instance, Rick Kalinsky, who works real hard. He's on your board. I know you have great community leaders along with Mark on the board. And I just want to say thank you very much for thinking about us here in Hammond, and of course to the Dean and Barbara White Foundation. It's amazing what they've done for Northwest Indiana, and we appreciate it very much. Little secret, Jay, I don't know if you realize this, but when we were cutting the ribbon on the Hammond Y during the first phase, I was on stage with Craig White, and we were whispering to each other during the event. And he basically said, "Are you ready for phase two? We could get phase two going. We got the pool down there needs to be upgraded, the locker room area." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's do it, Craig." I mean, and that was just a couple of years ago, and here we are.
Yeah. You normally don't see. I mean, that's you spoke, Mayor, about how blessed we are. Normally, things like this take a decade, if even it can get done in that amount of time. And so to put essentially $14 million really makes this Y brand new. We've touched every single room in this building, and so we think that will help solidify this Y for decades and decades to come. So we're very excited.
Don't think that it goes unnoticed by me, the artwork that you guys do on the outside either. You really, the building looked like a silo when you took it over, and it looks like a really nice building right now with great artwork and great logos, and it's brand new on the inside with windows. It's really, you guys have done a great job. I really appreciate it. So, and I know 100 Hammond residents off the top of my head that use your facility daily, and they're going to be really happy when they realize what's about to happen there. So on behalf of the city of Hammond, thank you very much, Jay, for what you do. Thank you very much, Mark, for what you do. And to the White Foundation and to the White family, thank you so much on behalf of the residents of the city of Hammond. And I'm looking forward to working with you to get the land transferred over to the Y. And we're working hard to get the money that you need identified. And if you guys need help raising the other $500,000, please call, because I know a few people that are interested. So, but
that we will do. All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Mayor.
I appreciate it so much. Merry Christmas, happy holidays to everybody that's watching. This is a great present for the residents of Hammond. And if you get a chance to thank the White Foundation, please pass along your thanks to them as well. To Jay and to Mark, thank you for being on the virtual press conference with us. And to all the Hammond residents, Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Thank you, and thanks to everybody for the hard work.
All right.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Thank you.
I know.